What's up? What's good? What's going on, Capricorn? So let's talk. Let's run in this thing and do your August look ahead. Let's find your August predictions, okay? Capricorn, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest. I want to let you all know just a few things. So in this particular reading, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get your Moonology message for the month of August. And then I'll do a general look at August. I'll look at your love space. I'll check the T around you. And then at the very end, I'll look into work, career, and finances. Okay, I'll kind of look at that very end portion a little bit deeper than any of these other sections because this is probably the only time in the month of August that we'll look at work and career. Okay, so I'll spend some time there, and that is at the end of the video. But for right now, I'm definitely going to jump in at your Moonology messages. Capricorn, I want to thank you all so much in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. I also want to let you all know that I will be doing a bonus reading for the zodiac sign that has the most views outside of Sagittarius. And gosh, if one of you all put Sagittarius views to a rest, I can't imagine what spirit will lead me to do for you. So let it be your sign, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Sagittarius on up. Let's see. Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. What are the Moonology messages that are coming through for Capricorn in the month of August? Thank you, Spirit. So we have, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So Spirit is definitely saying this is the time to implement and start something, put something into motion. Spirit is saying, trust that you are good enough. You have everything that you need to make this happen. And it's time to really step out and show the world the real you. I know that's right, Capricorn. Spirit is saying address any of that self-doubt and make necessary adjustments, but you got to keep on moving forward. It's time for you to get out there and really show them what you got. Let's see, Spirit, how is Capricorn showing up here? I definitely feel like you've been neglectful of oneself. Let me see, Spirit, show me how Capricorn is showing up and it's time to take action and show the world the real you. The Lovers in the reverse, not willing, like this is that energy of like really having some sort of disharmony, some sort of conflict, and it's really put you in opposition with what it is that you're. So like there's been some sort of emotional discord within oneself. Possibly how you're showing up is you're having some disharmony within a relationship, and it's kind of like overwhelming your entire internal balance. So I definitely feel like that you're showing up as someone that is out of balance internally due to some sort of imbalance in a relationship is really what I'm getting here. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands here, but Spirit is saying that if you're willing to take action and establish some sort of internal balance, then it'll help you not to approach the situation from opposition, and it'll allow you to put an end to this conflict and really bring some sort of compromise into fruition. Here we have the King of Pentacles, and that Spirit telling me that the challenge here is, I feel like that there's some sort of like, I don't know. I just feel like that the challenge here being the King of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, but I've been trying to stabilize this shit for some time now. The King of Pentacles represents a lot of time, effort, and energy has been put into this. And it's almost like, shit, I have put a lot of time, effort, and energy into this. I can't imagine myself continuously pouring in to this situation here. I also feel like that there's a false sense of stability on this situation for you too. Your advice is to address that Five of Pentacles, address that lack mentality that has allowed you to get tied up into this situation. Because I have to be honest with you, whatever this situation is for you, Capricorn, it is attached to some sort of karmic lesson. And Spirit is delaying any sort of forward movement for this to be learned and integrated, okay? So Spirit is saying that there's something in your 3D world that has you disconnected from your authentic self. And it looks like that in the month of August, things are going to be kind of like there's just going to be some faded karmic events that are taking place to kind of make you look at this lack mentality head on so that you can detach from it, so that you can detach from anything that you attached yourself to when this lack mentality was at its fullest. This situation here could involve a Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Heavy on the Taurus, Aries. All right, Spirit, let's move forward for Capricorn. What are the general messages that are coming through for the month of August for Capricorn? Capricorn, I hope that these messages are finding you all in good health and in good spirits. I do feel like that there is an opportunity to put some sort of end to some sort of conflict. And it does look like that as far as your moonology, any type of forward movement is delayed until the conflict is brought to an end, because that conflict is there so that it will cause you to address a lack mentality. So if you want to get the ball rolling again, Spirit is advising you to dive in emotionally and address some sort of lack mentality so that you can make the necessary compromises and put an end to a conflict, okay? But let's move forward to your general messages here, Capricorn. Show me, what are the general messages that you would like Capricorn to be made aware of in the month of August, Spirit? Thank you. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, harmony and collaboration. So your general messages coming through in the month of and then the 4 of Cups. Okay. So it does look like that you may feel disconnected from a situation, but Spirit wants you to know that general messages is there is some sort of harmony that is coming to some sort of collaboration in a family dynamic. I do feel like that a time of deep emotional fulfillment is coming towards you as it pertains to collaborations. But right now in this moment, you may feel disconnected and uninspired and unable to see the opportunities around you. And that takes me back to needing to address the emotions, because even in the 4 of Cups here, it's labeled review. So your inability to see the opportunity to have harmony within some sort of family collaboration, it really does lie within your ability to really reflect on what it is that you're still holding on to that is stopping you from making the necessary compromises. Spirit is saying, take time to reflect on what you truly desire. Take time to reflect on what you truly desire. A shift in perspective can reveal the gifts already present in your life, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit does have the Knight of Pentacles, which is saying persistence. So there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, but the Knight of Pentacles for me, that is Virgo, Leo energy. So Spirit is saying that your general message is that there is steady progress on your journey forward in the month of August, but it is going to require patience and diligence, okay? Patience with yourself, diligence, and being willing to review how the past is still influencing you in your present moment. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. How is Capricorn showing up in this general message here in the month of August? The Ace of Wands is here in the reverse. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot, the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Hermit, and the 2 of Pentacles. So I will say this, communication is an issue here in the month of August between this dynamic here, whatever this dynamic is. Communication, poor communication is definitely creating an obstacle and or a challenge in this collaboration. Okay, so just be mindful of the way that you may respond or to the head fog that may block your forward movement when you hear what you don't want to hear, okay? And or vice versa. If you know how someone typically reacts when they don't hear what they want to hear, it's not about telling that person what they want to hear, but it is about learning who you're talking to and learning to learning how to have a discussion with them that they're actually able to be receptive to, okay? I do feel like that your advice here being the hermit, I do feel like spirit is wanting you to be wise, to use your wisdom and learn from your experiences. Like you have all of the prior experiences that you need to navigate this collaboration in a way that allows for harmony and balance to be had here, emotional fulfillment. But it does require you to kind of address where is it priority? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the feelings that you feel aren't worth attention. It's just, it's not worth the attention that you're looking for. I have this thing that I tell my son who tends to do stuff, just either one of my kids, to be honest with you, they'll do stuff just to get attention. And I have to ask them, what kind of attention are you looking for? Because I don't mind to give you some attention, but this behavior is not going to get you the attention that I think that you're wanting. So you let me know so that we can become clear and no one walks away from this situation disappointed or overwhelmed. And there's a situation like that here. But I do feel like that you are being given the opportunity for forward movement and overcoming. This is saying focus your energy. A change is coming. It is going to require some willpower, but there is an opportunity for victory and success. But one has to shift their communication, and one is definitely having some sort of poor communication, mental stagnation, because they feel disconnected and uninspired. And so they're not really seeing the opportunity in communicating or being more vocal or communicating better. Okay. So spirit is saying, instead of sitting in that mentality, step into your wisdom. It will help you address this overwhelmed feeling. This situation could involve a Cancer or a Virgo, possibly a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh no. All right, Capricorn. So I'm going to take a second to take a pause here and ask that you all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. I'm also going to pause and go grab a water. So I'll be right back, okay? All right, Capricorn. I paused that at 12:12. That could be significant for you. Let's jump in. There could be a Sagittarius that's affecting your love life, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's jump in. Let's jump in for Capricorn's love space for the month of August. Let's see. What are the August predictions as it pertains to Capricorn's love space, spirit? Clear, concise messages for Capricorn. So spirit is saying it is safe for you to trust in this situation. Ooh, someone is secretly yearning for you. And this is someone that you are very much so already aware of. Spirit is saying this person is like your true love is already a part of your life. So it looks like there's someone that is considered your true love is secretly yearning for you. And spirit is saying that this is a situation that's going to reveal itself in the month of August. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like that this person is coming towards you for an opportunity, a solid opportunity to have some sort of relationship here. Could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Could be a Gemini or a Taurus. Spirit, please show me clear, concise messages. Who is this that is secretly yearning for Capricorn? Who is secretly yearning for Capricorn? So we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This could be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. I have to be honest with you, it's given more Scorpio energy because it is in the reverse. This is definitely someone that, you know, things just didn't go as well as you had expected them to go. It's like you have higher hopes for the connection with this person. Okay, I definitely feel like that this person was very impulsive, very reckless. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse. And I do like that. This is someone that definitely, you know, this is someone that is learning from the past, okay? Subconsciously, this is someone that is learning from their past mistakes. The opportunity here is the Three of Swords in the reverse, to overcome the sorrows, to mend the connection, to heal, let go of the pain, have some sort of growth experience here. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords, that's the truth. The challenge is, I have to be honest with you, the truth may hurt here. The challenge is the truth. How are you going to respond to the truths that may come through here? And how is this person going to respond to the truths. You know what I'm saying? That's the challenge here. So your advice is the Three of Cups. Wow, Spirit is definitely saying it is safe for you to trust in this situation. Socialize. This is something worthy of celebrating. There's also the word reunion on this card, Capricorn. So it does look like that you are getting the support of your spirit team to reunite with this person and celebrate. And I do feel like that there are some truths and clarities that you're going to have to allow yourself the space and time to digest, okay? Yeah, on the other side of this is the Empress. So there is something, there's growth, there's wealth, there's fertility, okay? Now be careful if you're not quite ready. It does, like, be careful. Y'all could end up creating a baby on this come back around. But it definitely looks like that in the month of August, there is definitely someone, possibly a Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, that is secretly yearning to rekindle this situation with you. And I do feel like that in order to truly rekindle this, there is a need to let go of the past, and there's a need to speak your truths and let it out on the table, so that when you guys get up and clean up, that truth, that truth has no longer has the power to undermine you all. Okay, but it does look like that Spirit is supporting this reconciliation here. Let me look at this truth that may be difficult. What is the Ace of Swords doing in the challenging position? And it's in the upright. So I know that's something about, there's some sort of like, yeah, Lord. The Devil card, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So the truth is, someone could be attached to someone else by child. The truth is that someone could have used the child to manipulate this situation. Yeah, there's definitely a reconciliation here. There's definitely something to do with mother and child here. And if that's not mother and child, the challenge is you may have a hard time believing that this person does not have ulterior motives attached to this desire, this longing. But it does look like that on the other side of this, there is some sort of growth and development, nourishment. What's the Empress for what's on the other side? Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning here on the other side of this situation. I do feel like that Spirit wants you to explore this new beginning without directly committing to this situation, because there is still, like, I have to be honest with you, there's a need, like, Spirit wants you to not necessarily attach too much expectation, because I feel like that the more you attach expectation to, the less open you are for the truth. And Spirit needs the truth out in the air in order to clear the karmic attachment. That like there is some sort of pain that is attached to this situation here, okay? The universe is trying to give you some sort of fresh start that is fertile. It is abundant, okay? But it requires the truth to come out. I have to be honest with you. I'm definitely getting, like, if you have children with this person definitely uses the child. Like, the truth is that this person definitely used the child to manipulate you, or vice versa. Is there anything else that Capricorn needs to know about this love situation in the month of August as of right now? The Emperor. Look, damn, there's a divine count. The Lovers, damn. The Lovers, the Emperor, and the Empress is here. The devil is on the board, meaning that at some point in time, you guys toxically attached. This is an opportunity to do it right, but it does require a healed perspective. And that means that there's a need to truthfully look at how you hurt this person and how they hurt you. There's a need to really get it out there on the table. All right. So that's what I got there for you. This could involve a Capricorn, a Libra, a Taurus, and Aries. I do have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Gemini. I also have Aquarius. Yeah. All right, Capricorn, let's move on and check out and see what is the tea around you in the month of August. All right, Spirit, show me what is the tea that is surrounding the Capricorn collective in the month of August. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of, okay, so the tea around you in the month of August is someone is using divination to try to get an inside scoop of you. So someone could be resorting to tarot to try to see what's going on with you. Because you rejected them, they feel rejected by you. But this person is just like, this is same shit, different day. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. Who is this divination abuser around the Capricorn collective in the month of August? What is this divination abuser? The Seven of Pentacles. The Strength card. This is someone this is someone. I'm sorry, guys. Apologies. I'm a full-time mom, so just forgive me. But we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely someone that would feel like that they have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into this connection. This is someone that is coming towards this situation in search. Like, this is definitely someone that is like, I'm reaping my harvest from the efforts I invested into this situation. And so it definitely looks like that this is someone that's trying to keep a close eye on you via divination. The Death card, you have the opportunity in the month of August when it comes to this situation is to bring this situation to some sort of finality, to bring it to some sort of permanent ending. The challenge here is that, well, the emotion, the Queen of Cups, you are like, you may consider yourself energetically or emotionally attached to this situation. Your advice is the Moon card. Face your fears. It's time to release your fears and gain, like, you already have the clarity that you need. Use that clarity to move forward. Face your fears and get out of your comfort zone. I do feel like that if you entertain this situation here, if you can allow this person to continuously try to reap some sort of harvest from your situation, Spirit is saying the Four Wands is in the reverse. There is conflict within this situation on the other side, disharmony. So Spirit is saying it's really just best to reject the need to know what's going on with this person, reject the need to kind of like hold on to this person out of fear, or reject the thought of like allowing your emotions to lead. I do feel like that there is a need to bring this situation to an end once and for all. Let me see here, Spirit. What's going on with why is the Four Wands in the reverse for what's on the other side? I definitely feel like that this person is bad for business. Yeah, look, yeah. They're bad for business. Five of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune to the Three of Pentacles. This is definitely someone that is only like they're here for a good time, not a long time, and they're really not even here for a good time. They're here to benefit. Like, this is someone that's here to eat as long as the food is hot. But after that, once they eat, they're out of there. So you know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit is definitely saying that on the other side of this is another round of you feeling left out and abandoned out of this collaboration. Yeah, feeling lost. And Spirit is saying this is time to put a nail in this coffin. There's some sort of brand new beginning. that is around for you. So Spirit is wanting you to know that this person is only coming, like there's somebody in your energy in the month of August that is only coming to reap some sort of reward for their efforts. They're not truly investing in this connection, okay? Why is the Moon card here for the advice? The High Priestess, yes, Spirit is saying, get out of your comfort zone, face your fears, listen to your intuition, and it is going to lead you to your 10 of Cups, okay? This could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. All right, Capricorn, if this is where we end, I have thoroughly enjoyed doing your month ahead predictions. If you are interested in that work, career, and finances, this is where we do that at. So let me clear off a space. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn's work and career. Oh, I went and got water. Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn's work, career, and finances for the month of August. What is it that you need the Capricorn to know in the month of August as it pertains to their work and career? Influence. It says, use your influence for change. You may be doing some sort of public speaking or some sort of social videos or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. Beginnings. And roll the dice. Okay, immediately. Flat out the gate. I'm getting a Capricorn, your work, career, and financials message in the month of August is really, somebody is being encouraged to use your platform to really bring some sort of issue to the forefront in order to bring some sort of new perspective. I do feel like that this is something different, even if you're already on some sort of platform. I do feel like that this is something different, and you are going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to take a chance to put yourself out there. But Spirit is saying you've been doing something the safe route. In the month of August, I definitely feel like that Spirit is going to challenge you to get out of your comfort zone. It says it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. So Spirit is definitely saying right now is the time to really take a risk out on yourself right now and really use, strategize, kind of like shifting your vision into the thing that you've always been wanting. This is the season to bring that into fruition here. And I really am I have to be honest with you, I'm speaking to a Capricorn that definitely is being called to do some sort of public speaking, social media thing, and really bring in some sort of new perspective to maybe like a controversial topic or something like that. Let me see, Spirit. Show me how Capricorn is showing up. The Knight of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Star card, and the 2 of Swords. So I definitely, Temperance, there's definitely a need to establish some sort of internal balance, because I have to be honest with you. You're showing up very determined and ambitious here. However, your career is undergoing some sort of transformation in the month of August, and Spirit is needing you to get creative, pursue your creative ideas and your expression, pursue a more creative way of your expression. But I definitely feel like the Spirit is saying that in order for you to blossom and get yourself out there, there's definitely a need to stay tapped into your creativity and your originality. I definitely feel like that Spirit is saying that this is something that's going to require your diplomacy. Don't expect this to be something that takes off real quick. But I definitely feel like that if you're using this influence for change, like if you're using this influence and you're really like trying to balance out being flexible and adaptive along the way. This is definitely something that is coming into fruition. To like, I definitely am speaking to a Capricorn that is meant to have some sort of breakout moment. The star card in influence, like you're definitely meant to have some sort of influence, honor, and respect as it pertains to your working career, but it requires you to embrace your creativity and authenticity, like your originality, like you're doing something different. So stop trying to compare yourself, stop playing yourself small. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Yeah, damn, look at the 7 of Cups. It's like you've tried it this way and this didn't work. Damn, the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Swords is here. But guess what? All of these cards repeated itself except for the 7 of Cups. So the 10 of Swords and the Star card is here. So I definitely feel like that there is some sort of transformation, like there's some sort of ending, release anything that wasn't a part, that didn't allow you to be creative. Anything that distanced you from your originality may be coming to an end. You're going through some sort of transformation. Spirit wants you to embrace the limitless possibilities that are opening up for you, to use this affluence, to use this energy for to change something for the greater. Yeah, look, the Star card. Nobody said it was going to be easy, though. The 3 of Cups here. This is beautiful. What's the Star card? Yeah, didn't nobody tell, I don't know what to tell you. Didn't nobody tell you it was going to be easy? There's going to be a lot of burdens and responsibilities. I'm going to be honest with you. Spirit is telling me, like, what this 10 of Wands is like, the more that you tap into your originality, like if you're feeling like that you're lacking on content or lacking on ideas, the more that you get in touch with your originality, your authenticity, you're going to recognize, damn, I'm overloaded with ideas. This is going to pop up to mind. It's just like content is going to start to make itself. But the reason why you're searching for content is because you're not in your authenticity. Okay. The 2 of Swords. The Page of Cups. And once again, here we are at the creativity. Spirit is needing you to slow down, meditate, really come back to your center in order to, the Page of Cups is all about your creative ideas, creative expression. Okay. So Spirit is absolutely saying that here it's time to really come back to your center, take the blindfolds off, and really look at the options and the pathways that are in front of you, and really see which one is speaking to your creative expression, and then go for it. It's what, and be flexible going for it, but it is the thing that brings you in creative, like fated, fortunate events. But that High Priestess there is definitely telling me that your intuition is on fleek right now, and it has so much creative ideas for you in the month of August that will catapult you into a brand new beginning. But it does require you to put yourself out there and get out of your comfort zone. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I hope that this message is able to offer you some guidance and clarity. If so, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated.